Yo, what's going on guys? Sinister Skater here, and let's talk about the Cavalry Division. It launched with some controversy. Some people love it, some people absolutely hate it, and demand that it be removed. And the main reason I feel like people want this is because of the shield. I don't believe that the shield itself is OP, but it's part of the problem because the current iteration of the shield enables the actual problem in my eyes, which is the score bonuses from the Cavalry Division perks, which is what makes the division at itself OP at the current moment. And I think that some things need to be changed. So the Cliff Notes version of my idea is that either the shield itself needs to be changed or the amount and the way the score bonuses work need to be changed to dial the Cavalry Division back. I would rather change the shield because I like the encouragement of playing the objectives with the current score bonuses with Cavalry, and I have a recommendation that we will later build upon, and that is to give the shield something like a rechargeable damage deflection meter system or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain the thoughts in my head right now. Let me know what you guys think of it, and if you do like my idea, feel free to share it around. Hopefully it'll become prevalent enough where it'll reach the devs at Sledgehammer and we'll see this change. So the Cavalry Shield. We've had Riot Shields in previous Call of Duties. It's always been seen as a trolley weapon, not a competitive weapon. People would whip it out in a game to have some fun. Comparatively, the World War II shield is no different than the Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, or Call of Duty Ghost Shield. It's unbreakable like it was in previous Call of Duties. It's a two-hit kill like it was in previous Call of Duties, yet people are claiming this one is OP, whether that be because they see other reasons why, like I'm kind of seeing, or they're just new to Call of Duty and never played with the previous versions because we haven't had one in a game for a while. The only differences between the current iterations of the Riot Shield and older ones is that it doesn't fill with scratches when it's damaged, which doesn't really matter. You could still see through the shield in older games, and that there is the shield charge, which gives the Riot Shield a slight bit more of mobility. It's not game breaking. I don't see that as a problem. And you also in this game have slightly more coverage because the shield is a little bit bigger. It's ever slightly harder to kill people with this, not really a big deal in my eyes. I like the current Cavalry Shield and the motivation to objectively play the game with the Cavalry Division because you can essentially tank with the shield. You can strategically push forward on an enemy and take their space, or push enemies out of the area, or distract them and have your teammates come in for a kill. It allows you to cross dangerous areas where you previously were likely to die while crossing. It allows you to do so much more that you weren't able to do in the game previously. For example, campers, you can push up on them and push them out of area, even get a kill. The Jeep campers on shipment, everyone hates them. You can now fight back against them with a chance. And again, these are things that you could previously do with iterations of Riot Shield, so I don't think that the shield itself is OP. However, the shield is part of the Cavalry Division. You can only use it in the Cavalry Division, and the Cavalry Division heavily rewards objective play. I feel comfortable saying that you have a massive advantage capping objectives with the shield because it gives you protection. As I said, it allows you to tank, it gives you a lot of cover, and you don't have to stay on objectives long to cap them and be rewarded a significant amount of score with the accelerated capture perk of the division. With Cavalry, you can cap a couple flags, get a couple kills, and you have yourself some paratroopers. That is why I think it is OP. You can get score streaks so much easier with the Cavalry Division than other divisions and other streak alternatives like Blitzkrieg. That is what is OP, the two things together. We've had the shield before, but never in a way where we rewarded for objective gameplay so heavily, and having that objective play bonus tied to the shield because you can only use it in Cavalry Division. So there's a few things that you could change. You could change the shield itself in a way that would make it harder to capture objectives. You could nerf the score rewarded from objective play, or nerf the capture speed for the objectives. I like the objective play incentive of the division. I think it's really good for the game. I've noticed people who like to get a lot of kills playing the objective way more for their score streaks. Shipment games are flipping domination flags like 2 to 3 times more than before. I personally don't want to see that aspect of the game and division change. I feel that the shield needs to be not breakable, but not usable 24/7. My solution is to give it a set amount of damage it can absorb over time, and after the shield takes X amount of damage, it forces you to stow the shield away and recharge its like a damage meter until you can equip it again and block some more damage. The shield can continually recharge over time so that you can put it away whenever and pull it out whenever you need to use it. You just have to make sure that you're managing your damage meter so you always have it when you need to block some damage. I'm imagining displaying this information in some sort of charge meter on the HUD, similar to Moira from Overwatch, and actually kind of function like your healing, but with a much faster recharge rate. So I have like a little like moon meter that'll say how much damage you're taking and watch your recharge and things like that. This would still allow people to make pushes and take objectives and enable the objective-based gameplay of the Cavalry class, but at the same time, it won't allow people to group up and sit in the corner of an objective the entire time with the shields up with no real way to kill them, or let someone just equip the shield during a gunfight and completely shut down that gunfight because they can just hold the shield up in front of them indefinitely. And I think that's one of the reasons that people are crying for the shield to be breakable in the first place. So this idea lets players quote-unquote break the shield by forcing it to be stowed away if the users don't manage it well or go into situations where they take too much damage, but at the same time it won't like break and you don't have to like be shieldless until the next spawn or anything like that. And that encourages objective play and also encourage team play to like team shot shields if someone's trying to make a push or anything like that. And if they do go with this idea, you could rework Cavalry to add another perk or add another basic training to maybe replace Specialists and let it be available to everyone without prestiging. And this basic training or perk would, like say, reset your Cavalry shield damage meter after a kill or a double kill or taking objective or after you get a certain amount of score, something along those lines, so it will reward you for actively playing the game and using your shield at the same time. All this together adds more skill and more options to the Division in a whole, rather than just walking with your shield in front of you like the current version. So that's my solution. Again, I like the idea of Cavalry, I like the shield, but I think the Division as a whole is what is OP currently because of the score. Not just the shield, not just the score, but the two together. I think that a shield that can only take so much damage is a good solution. So let me know what you think about this idea down below in the comments. If you like it, share the video around and we'll see what happens in the near future. But that'll be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing for future Call of Duty and gaming content, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of my future uploads. Links are down below in the description for 10% off Control Freaks as well as Into the Am apparel. And there's also little goodies down there like my Amazon affiliate link and things like that. But again, thanks for watching. My name's Skater, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.